Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chen Maozhu. I'm the PhD student from City University of Malaysia, and my professor name is Amy. Today, it's my great honor to demonstrate my presentation on a preliminary research on the impact of AI integration on HRM effectiveness in public hospitals. A pilot research evidence from public hospitals in Chongqing, China. In this pilot research, we aim to examine the underlying mechanisms of AI integration on HRM effectiveness in public hospitals and offer some preliminary empirical evidence for other researchers. There are 4 parts in the following. As we know, artificial intelligence has a great impact on a majority of sectors in modern society, improving workflow efficiency and data-driven decision-making, especially in human resource management. AI is gradually replacing some traditional and experience-based practices involving recruitment and selection, performance evaluation, training and development, and so on. However, in some public hospitals, AI is still mainly focused on clinical areas, while its application in HRM remains relatively limited, still confronting HRM challenges such as inefficient recruitment, inadequate training, and so on. Based on current research gap, this leads to our research questions. How does AI integration influence HRM effectiveness in public hospitals? Therefore, we formally started our pilot research with the questions in public hospitals from Chongqing, China. In the following, we focus on 2 acceptance, both current status and the TAM model we adapted in the literature review. For one thing, the impact of AI in public hospitals is mainly applied in clinical areas, while its use in HRM is still limited according to the relevant research. Besides, some public hospitals are confronted with challenges such as inefficient recruitment and low transparency until now. For other things, the technology acceptance model proposed by Davis has been adapted into this pilot research. He thought perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use impact users' intention and their behavior. Thus, we extend the model by setting HRM effectiveness as a dependent variable and AI integration as an independent variable, with employee acceptance and technology adaptability as mediating variables. Through this extended model, we can better understand the impact of AI on HRM effectiveness in public hospitals. In this study, we adapt quantitative research in Chongqing, China, with a survey-based approach in the methodology. And the whole research process includes 5 steps involving research design, questionnaire development, pilot study, and data collection and data analysis. The data was constructed and collected based on TAM and HRM series involving PU, PEOU, BIEA, TA, and HRME. All items were measured with a 5-point Likert scale. A total of 30 valid questionnaires from employees are collected in public hospitals. Although the sample size is relatively small, it's sufficient for preliminary validating the model structure and the reliability of the measurements instruments. For data analysis, we first adapted descriptive analysis and reliability test. Then Smart POS was employed to build structural modeling, and a bootstrapping method with 5,000 iterations was applied to examine the importance for the path relationships. Based on this, the reliability test shows the Cronbach's alpha values for all variables exceed 0.7, signifying the measurement scale possesses strong internal consistency, and the measurement results are definitely reliable. As a result, the finding in our pilot research indicates that AI integration on HRM effectiveness depends not solely on the AI technologies itself, but it's also profoundly impacted by human behavior and relevant factors. And employees' psychological acceptance, their perception of the technology's value, and their willingness to use it as a critical determinants of whether AI can truly fulfill its intended function. In conclusion, this pilot study has preliminarily validated the mechanisms by which AI integration impacts HRM effectiveness with public hospitals. Through a series of data above we have shown, the final results have indicated that PEOU, PU, and BI can enhance HRM effectiveness by positively affecting employee acceptance based on TAM and HRM series. Nevertheless, there are some certain limitations in this pilot research. For instance, the current sample size is relatively small. Only a total of 13 respondents, but still remains significant practical implication for others. We should pay more attention to the design of user-friendly systems and the optimization of the organizational environment in order to maximize the overall impact of AI integration on HRM effectiveness within public hospitals. This concludes my presentation above. Thank you for your listening.